It's a podcast. Hey, we're back! Kind of. Hey!
You're supposed to talk while I'm clapping so they know
well,
that
welcome back.
Not a simulation.
To Wave... Can you have some crowd? There you go. Welcome back to Wave of Absurdity. We've been gone a while, and you're thinking, hey, you've been on break, so surely this is going to be the second part of Season 3. No, absolutely not. Phil,
disappointing.
Why are we doing this?
Well, just like to point out, my name's Phil, and that guy over there is Owen 36 Chamberlains of Death. Ah? What do you think of that nickname, Owen?
I don't get it.
36 Chamberlains of Death? Okay, that's fine. That's cool. Yes. Don't worry. Just forget it. Just forget it ever existed. Now I forget what you asked.
What are we doing here?
Well, this is kind of we'll call it an interlude. An insert. I'm not sure exactly what to call it. A quick podcast to celebrate two things. One, we're both in the same room virtually at the same time. And two, celebrate the amount of prizes somebody's going to win after we give a whole bunch more people more chances to win right now in this insert of a podcast.
We've increased the prize pool like 1,000%. I don't know how many games we had, but
many.
Well, we did. So let me just run through what we've already got. We got Payday, donated by a German Phil. The EA Humble Bundle, donated by Phil. Mirror's Edge and Burnout Paradise by me. Dwarfs by Pervert Pete. Oh, and also $10 and a birthday card, donated by Phil. And now the new stuff. We've got Goat Simulator.
All right.
You ever wanted to simulate a goat? Well, now you can. That was kindly donated by Aaron A., my email lover. The Ship and Postal 2, donated by a different Owen. And then we've also got RIP and Star Wars The Old Republic game, 30-day subscription. So you get to play Star Wars The Old Republic, plus get 30-day subscription free off of me.
Wow.
I know. Wow.
All right. Yeah, now I feel stupid that we didn't talk about this beforehand because the other Owen, that was the two games that I was referring to. The Nice Rookie, that's the Steam. I got an email saying, I thought they were sent to me.
No.
All right. Well, then I don't have, $20, 20 US dollars in the birthday card with personal birthday greetings from me.
Wow.
Sorry for, well, it's a $23 value. But no, really, that's a lot of stuff, I gotta say. And how exactly do you get in on winning this massive amount of stuff?
It's a good question, Phil. All you have to do, very simple.
I'm sorry. Are you having a bit of drink?
No.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All they have to do.
All you have to do, very simple, even your grandmother could do it, is send an email to contact@waveofabsurdity.com. That easy. Just email us. It doesn't even have to be about the show. It could be, I don't know, tell us about yourself, tell us about your day, or if you want your emails to be read, more likely on the podcast, center it around the podcast, but you don't have to. And that's all you have to do. Just email in, get a trinket, and then there'll be a grand raffle, I guess. And
yeah, sorry for people that don't know what he means when he says how you say get a trinket. No, it's you get a raffle ticket for
trinkets.
If you send in an email. We might award you more tickets.
Trinkets.
If your email is particularly interesting or amazing. For instance, like right now, going to give Monique and Emily an additional 5 tickets.
You can't do that.
What? I thought we agreed that's what we can do.
That's way too many.
You gave Aaron like 20.
I gave him like 3.
Well, I'm just saying that
He's making the rules up. They get 5 trinkets each.
I'm not. Well, sorry. I think effort should be rewarded, and they are consistent emailers, which
So
is something
really,
we're always appreciative of.
if you send an email, just smother it Pro Owen, and I will award you all the trinkets.
No. Make it absurd, and I will award you more tickets.
Trinkets.
Christ almighty. This is going to be the most confusing fucking raffle in the fucking world. But somebody is going to win like hundreds of dollars worth of stuff, practically, right? I mean, maybe $100 worth of stuff. No plural.
It's worth something.
It's worth something. All right. Well, hopefully you will have an idea of what you're about to listen to. I have a request. If you're having a difficult time thinking of something interesting to mail into us, I recommend this. Think real hard about the first thing that you heard ever that was funny, a joke, if you will, your earliest memory of any type of, I'm going to stick to verbal humor, any type of spoken joke. Send us that. You're in. So, in the spirit of that, I am going to tell you the first joke that I can remember hearing. All right.
Is it funny?
I guess, if you're a youngin'. All right. Spell cup with the letter I in front of it.
Oh man, it's like I'm back in primary school. Do you want me to do it?
Yes, please. For the demonstration purposes, of course.
ICUP.
Oh, it's like you're watching me pee. Oh, that's the first joke.
I enjoy it.
Yeah, that's the earliest actually, shit, now that I say it out loud, milk, lemonade, round the corner, fudge is made. Does that mean anything to you?
There was a rhyme, I forgot it. Yum, yum, bubble gum, stick it up your mother's bum. If it sticks. Yum, yum, bubble gum. What is it?
I don't know. This is new to me. I hope you remember
gum,
it.
Stick it up your mother's bum. If it sticks, pull her tits, and out comes Weetabix. that was the shit back in the day. That's all the kids were chanting.
All we did was point at the tits, milk, at the pecker, or the vagina, lemonade. Yeah, I guess you wouldn't do it to a dude. Milk, lemonade, round the corner, fudge is made.
There was another one.
I think that's how I saw my first pair of boobs. It was with the milk. No, wait. Tune in Tokyo. Wait. All right. I know this is a bit of a tangent, but when I was really young, like single digits, I remember playing a game called Tune in Tokyo. Hopefully not racist, but it was part of Truth and Dare. And it's like, all right, Dare, play Tune in Tokyo with Skimbosh, and the girl would let you pretty much grope her breast, and you would pretend you're on an old school radio, like Tune in Tokyo, and you'd move your hands like they were dials. So, if you've ever played Tune in Tokyo, let us know.
Man, so much shit went down. It was the eye cup, the sticky tits, or whatever it was. I remember this girl called Sharon. She ran up to me.
Sticky tits, what's up?
She pulled down her knickers, exposed herself, ran away again.
Wait. Is this an anecdote from your past, or is this some sort of limerick?
This all happened in primary school when you're like 10 or so. Those were the days, man.
Yeah. Tell us about your first exposure to the opposite sex. No, don't send us emails about that, actually. I don't want to know. I'm sorry. Owen does, probably. First joke.
I'm not a sexual deviant.
Tell us the first joke you've ever heard that you remember.
All right, man. It's on par with iCup. What goes... I've built it up too much. What goes...
I just realized that my joke can be adapted to modern times, because eventually Apple will probably release an iCup, and then you can just say, spell iCup. Huh. All right. Weird. You go ahead with your joke.
That's stupid. It's stupid. What goes? Zzba, zzba.
Is it a dyslexic bee?
It's a bee going backwards.
Ah!
You shouldn't laugh at that.
All right. Do you have a joke from your past that tops that? Send us that joke. Quality podcasting. Time
Wow.
for a segment that I'd like to remind people of from the last episode and then present a new one. It's my favorite named game. Is Phil a dick?
You mumbled it, so it's just like fill a dick.
Oh, sorry. Is Phil a dick? This is where I present you with a situation that has occurred in my past, and you will tell me if you think I was acting like a dick or if I was all right, I was justified. In fact, the new one I have to tell, while still addressing the old one, the same dude that said that walking away from that lady was a dick move, he thinks I'm a hero for the one I'm about to tell you. So really quick, last one was the door person at Walmart. She wanted to stop me because the thing doot, 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 went off. And I just kept walking and ignored her. The only person that emailed in about it was Monique. And she apologetically sided with the person that thought I was a dick. And that hurts because Monique, she's been around since day one. Her opinion, it counts. So
Even I didn't
Yeah.
think that you were a dick in that scenario.
Monique, whose personal details we have and can imitate her, steal her identity at any point. Just pointing that out, Monique. She knows we're kidding, right? She knows she can be honest with us. So I'm curious.
Isn't it a he?
I don't know. Oh, yeah, I guess our assumption is that, well, it's the name that just makes me say she. He, she, Monique, the person.
You've been here from day one, but we don't know your gender.
Well, it doesn't come up. All right, so yeah, previous one.
It does come up every time you read the emails.
Huh. All right. Well, anyway, that person, Monique mailed in. I'm looking for one or two more emails about that. And feel free to send in an email. What's that email again, Owen? Contact at waveofabsurdity@hotmail.com.
Can't have a cheeky drink, can I?
Yeah, you can't. After a recent rainstorm around here, I was driving around scoping out. There's usually flood warnings. It's very windy. It made me think of an incident that occurred several years ago. It was after a big storm. Lots of rainfall, lots of wind. I went out super early in the morning just to kind of drive around and go to the areas I like to look at, kind of see the rushing water, see what's happened in the area. And as I was driving, I was in actually that next to that section that was in that video where I fingered you, there was a large branch. I mean, couldn't drive around it. It was on the street, and I thought, all right, I can probably move this. I can drag it out of my way because I really didn't want to go
With
back
your
the way I
weak
came.
upper body strength?
Yes, it was an moment, but I figured I could do this. So I get out, and I'm kind of looking around. It's still raining, mind you, but I'm just like, wow, where did this come from? Because there isn't a lot of tree cover there. It had to have come from afar. But immediately this, and I remember well, this white hatchback, like really fast, like right up, foot away from my car. And it's this old lady on her phone, and she sees I'm standing there holding this branch, this big-ass thing. And I kind of had already jabbed my leg a little bit. So I was kind of irritated. And she makes this hurry up motion with her finger. Like I'm not doing it fast enough for her. So I drug it out from in front of my car and drug it in front of hers, in front of that little narrow space. And before I could even really let it go where I wanted to, she had already started backing up. But I'm like, don't fucking hurry me up when I'm moving a goddamn branch by myself. So, yeah, my friend thought, yeah, fuck her. But I got a suspicion that some people will be like, nah, dick move, dude. Your thoughts, Owen?
I don't know who's gonna. I hate agreeing with you. But I don't know who could possibly side with the lady. First of all, driving on the phone.
Driving on the phone. Whoa.
Terrible and dangerous thing to do. You know, and I just hate people that are always in a rush. So, like when you're at the traffic lights and the light has barely turned green and you got people honking behind you. You just want to get out and kick their grilling.
Yeah. I'm afraid that's me.
You're one of these scumbags.
I'm a precision lightist, man. When that shit turns green,
But
you've
where
got
are you
3,
going?
2, 1.
This isn't Mario
You get the quick
Kart.
tap. And
No,
then you
you're
have
not-
2 seconds before the blaring horns.
This is a Mario Kart. You're not in a race. You're not going to get first. You're not going to get
Hey.
the speed boost if you go directly on green.
I do it to cops. Cops there, they're looking at all their computers and shit. 3 seconds go by. Beep, beep, beep.
Oh, so that makes it okay, does it? I don't care who you do it to.
No, it
What
does,
are you
no.
doing? You're a scumbag. Phil is a dick.
Presidential motorcade, funeral procession. You're not paying attention to the light. Get the fuck off the road.
I can understand if it's been like 10 seconds or so, but
Who
when
the hell waits 10 seconds? That's a whole light cycle for some of these intersections.
No, you're the road cancer.
You're a poncy little ditz.
Ooh.
I don't know. You're telling me you'd wait 10 seconds after the light changes?
I don't beat my horn. I don't get angry. I don't get road rage. I had a woman walk out in front of me as I was driving 30 miles an hour down the road. Did I beep? No, I just slow down a bit. I don't care.
No.
I don't get
That's
angry
when
while
you
I'm
stop.
driving.
You get the shovel and pickaxe out of your trunk now.
I don't get angry.
How is your horn? I hate going from my car to my wife's car because her horn, schnook, schnook. It's like giving somebody a fucking hug. It's the cutest little horn. You can't convey shit with it. At an intersection, you making your fucking left turn incorrectly. Schnook, schnook. I have to roll down the window like a fucking addendum. Yo, man, that means I don't like you. Sorry.
No, my horn's manly.
Good. It's the only manly thing you possess. You'll probably hear that in editing. What were you saying?
Nothing. You'll hear that.
Oh, great. Something to look forward to. All right. So, email in. Am I a dick for doing what I did to that lady? Forcing her to drive backwards inconveniently for 20 yards. All right. Oh, and what's next on the notes?
Chair talk.
Chair talk. Chairs.
So, for those who are not in the know, my chair, incredibly squeaky. You know, it's falling apart. It's not squeaking anymore, but trust me, it is. I'm holding it up by tape. And for pretty much the whole lot of season 3, I've been pressuring Phil.
What do you mean? It was like 3 episodes.
Yeah, been pressuring Phil into getting me a new chair. Why? Because, I don't know. And you, the viewers, agreed with me and got a trinket for doing so. And this is an update on the situation. So I'm excited to see when I'm getting my new chair.
Yeah. I fucked up. I finally looked into that. I don't know what I was thinking. That's insane. I don't have that kind of money. I can't ship you a chair.
No, it's okay. You just buy me a chair from my local retailer and then get it sent here.
I have opted to surrogate the gift option with something else. Something that I'd like you to think when I tell you that I seriously gave it thought. And I want you to know that when I send you the gift that it will be home brewed.
Oh, so it's cheap already?
No. I assure you it will have a monetary value as well. However, due to certain shipping restrictions, I'm sure I will require you to get something to supplement. Anyway,
I sent you a coloring book of vaginas.
Would you like to hear the idea, or would you like to be surprised? Would you like to hear it, or would you like to be surprised? Because I think it's a good idea. I think it's an idea that will let you know that I've thought about our friendship and our conversations in the past, and that I'm concerned, and that is...
Concerned?
Yes, and that is how I came to the conclusion to give you this gift. A thoughtful gift.
Is it... Go on, tell me. Adult diapers?
No, it is a custom-made emergency preparedness kit. Because you have none. No. It's nothing to snicker at, my friend. This will be... No, this will be a proper... This won't be like a candle and some plastic ware. But you're not prepared, sir. I know this.
What am I not prepared for?
Well, in the event that there's some sort of power outage or that you need to hustle, you need to move...
I've got a phone. I just put the flashlight on.
That you need to evacuate because of some sort of natural disaster. I don't know. You never know when something might crash or some friggin' weather anomaly. You don't know. You need to be prepared for a week or two away from your habitat.
A week?
A week or two, yeah. And I think that it would behoove you to have, as they call it, sort of a bug-out bag. Now, I know you... a little bit that I can guess what items you need, and I can put them in a handy container. I think you'll like this. And you can go out and get whatever chair you like. But you're not going to go...
Oh, thanks.
You're not going to go and buy yourself something that could save your life.
I don't even have a fire extinguisher.
Well, I can't. That's like a chair. I'm not going to ship that to you or have it sent to you. Screw that. That's a heavy item. I don't think you can ship those.
I do have a fish tank, though, that I can just throw onto the fire.
How are you going to pick up a fish... what, just the glass or whatever, plastic? What makes you think you can pick up a fish tank full of gallons of water? With your upper body strength.
How dare you?
I'm sorry, aren't you the guy that can't even move his computer without suffering severe electrical shock? Ha ha ha!
Moving on to news.
Yes. There is some interesting news afoot. Would you like to share your news first, or
Oh man,
is that a case closer?
I've been excited about today's news. I want to share mine. I'm like a giddy little schoolgirl. I want to expose myself and play Tokyo. Whatever.
Not where I expected that to go.
All right. This is a serial pooper terrorizing Texas.
Why, Texas? Why?
Oh, Swiss cheese masturbator update. Lest we forget. This was like a month ago. He was convicted and released on $20,000 bail. So the Swiss cheese masturbator is out on the prowl once again. So if you live, was it Philadelphia, I think? If you live around there, be vigilant. The Swiss cheese masturbator is out.
South Side.
So he could move. Just saying. He could move.
He might pick a new vicinity, perhaps one of these surrounding suburbs.
So, the pooper, we got a new villain on our hand. The mysterious subject has been dubbed the serial pooper. Pooper.
Oh, is that so?
He's been dubbed the serial pooper, the fecal ninja, and a deviant defecator. In various news reports.
They could have spent more time on that.
In various news reports this week, after being caught on camera. He has repeatedly emptied his bowels in the neighborhood of Woodland Heights in Houston, and has so far escaped unpunished, police say. A local resident says, whatever people think should go on around here, pooping is not okay.
Shameful. Shameful, whatever comes out of your bottom.
We don't want dogs pooping in our yards. Why would we want a human? It's very strange.
Well, thank God that dude was there for the reality check.
Another added, it's definitely not a nice thing to do to people. Going to the bathroom in their driveway is not nice. A police officer is looking for the poopertrator.
There we go. That's the moneymaker right there.
And he said, you have not to worry about, you have to, words, you have to worry about anybody that would go to this extreme to do something, no matter what the reason. So the defecating delinquent is reportedly bringing paper towels along to clean himself up, but then just throws them on the pavement, and he's still on the loose. So if you're in, Woodland Heights in Houston, watch out.
Now, see, I can't help but feel that the way this guy is, maybe they should check to see if there is a fecal transplant area nearby and use their fecal database to scan for possible suspects.
I like the fact that he's not a complete animal and has brought his own paper towels to wipe himself with.
It's just like, fuck it.
How's he getting away with this as well? I don't understand. At least the Swiss cheese masturbator was masturbating in his own car, Somewhat private, but this.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be surprised if we found footage of this man when he gets busted, and it's like, he turned out to have an erection, and that this is just his weird fetish, and he fed the beast once.
He was caught on CCTV. If you go on to Google and type in serial pooper has Houston fuming, and there's a video of him there
taking a dump. So if you want to see that, search it out. If you want Google to know you're looking for prolific poopers, type that on in. My news is less fecal, which feels weird to say that, but it is. Let me just get it up here. But it hails from the land of London, The Guardian.
Yes, the land of London.
The land of London. An unnamed British inmate published a letter in a prison newspaper in April alleging continuous religious discrimination against him by guards and officials. The man claims he is a practicing Jedi, and of course cannot reveal his name because he fears retaliation from the dark side, and complains that Jediism, is that really what it's called? Though officially recognized as a religion in the UK, did not know that, the seventh most popular, according to the consensus, with more than 175,000 adherents. Wow. That's the seventh most popular religion. Anyway, Jediism is not acknowledged by the National Offender Management Service. Ha. Your Jedi mind tricks will not work here. That's all I wanted to do. Thanks.
Should have really let you go first.
That's not a low note. It's just not a powerful note. I got my rocks off. I don't know what to tell you. I apologize for getting my rocks off here and now.
Should have saved the pooper for the last.
I'd just like to point out that as a standalone audio clip, should have saved the pooper would be excellent. On that note, Owen, I think we should end our little insert here. Just remind the people of the email and the fact that you send us an email, you are getting a chance at a lot of prizes that you can either use for yourself, give away, trade, do whatever you want. It's a lot of stuff. Wouldn't you agree, Owen?
So all you have to do, as we've stated many times throughout this wonderful podcast, is email us. Contact at waveofabsurdity.com. Your emails have to be in by June
5th. Yeah, well, sorry. June 4th, midnight Eastern Standard Time.
So that's your deadline. So you got a long time. And You know, if you've sent an email in, you can always send another email in and get more trinkets, more prizes, more everything. It's a better chance. It's a podcast for the people, by the people.
Good night.
Da 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 da.
You really like your bells.